Yeah, what a day. What a big day for this club. There was 6-7 weeks ago they were down and out, but they've found some form. They're not a player in that roster that's not playing well at the moment, up against South Sydney, who want to get back on track, but a full house. Just love to see that.
Yeah, Rabbitohs, been a while since they've won back-to-back games. In fact, the last time they won back-to-back was at the end of the streak at round 11 when they won 6 in a row. Age just 31. His NRL career came to an end in 2019. And John Sutton, the man who led the side back in 2014, you will see shortly with the jersey. Yeah, but that is quite a moment for John Sutton. Newcastle Knights out here at McDonald Jones.
He's a football student. He knows about the game, but it's a big test for him today.
We're underway. First game on a Sunday, round 25. And Rabbitohs make the first tackle 5 metres out. Yeah, well, it's a call that has to be made. You can't, you may disagree with it, but it's a call the referee has to make on the spot. But you'd say that Young was looking to, he was getting up. The Souths finished their work anyway. It opens the door for Gagai, a former Rabbitoh. And playing game 265 today. Gamble, centre field, short pass. Elliott almost squeezed between defenders there. This will bring the crowd right into the game early here. Clune and Ponga, lovely sharp work. That is as good a left side attack. I'll say that's South Sydney at their best. Left side. Marju on the end of it. But the hands are something. They're immaculate from the Knights attack.
They get to the middle part of the field, and then it's beautiful hands. Clune just does his job, gets it to the main man, and Kalen Ponga, and he goes deep into the line, and then there's some silky passes on the end that put the winger away. Marju, a great start for the Newcastle Knights in front of their home crowd. Go to your guns, go to your weapons, and they get some points.
Yeah, Marju scores it. Well, what an acquisition he's been, but I mean that in comparison, that may as well be Mitchell sweeping in, Walker passing, Graham to Johnston. I mean, it may as well be different names. It's Mitchell's job not to make any contact with the defender. Boy, that was a classy fall to the ground, I thought.
Yeah, it was a soft play in the end, and poor execution from South Sydney. You don't get too many opportunities on the opposition's try line, and that was wasted on tackle 2.
Thompson with it. What a big improver he's been, Leo Thompson. He's now a starter every week for the Knights.
And the dummy half, Phoenix Crossland, what a season he's had. Jaden Brayley out early. He's come in, an ex-halfback, done a great job.
Ponga, one missed tackle. He beat Graham. Marju's on his way again. The Knights too good. They're running hot. These are the glory days for Newcastle. Ponga finds Marju. Have a look at this crowd. Have a listen to this crowd.
Work here. Phoenix Crossland goes to Clune. Out the back again. He just comes off his left foot. A beautiful bit of footwork, and then he finds his winger, and definitely Marju is not going to be stopped from there. That's classy play. Clune again onto Ponga. Just beats Campbell one-on-one and then finds his winger. That's beautiful play.
Ponga beats one of the better defensive centres in the game, and Campbell Graham with one lethal step. Look at the fans behind him, Shane. Up they go.
Yeah, the thing is that they would have been watching a lot about Kalen Ponga, and his favourite little bit of footwork is to get you to stand still and skip to your outside. On that occasion, he's just gone bang off his left foot and beat him on the inside.
There's no shortage of South fans here either. They sat stunned. Murray, again, you see, he's on the knees, plays it. Knights defence not regathered. Duncan bounces off one. Referee's whistle blows.
Adam, we've got tackle 4. Got a no try. Can we
Mr.
review
Atkins,
instruction, please?
there we go.
Yeah, it's very similar to the first obstruction. We go down, they have it to Tola, the lead runner. He just stops, he comes involved with Crossland, he takes Crossland out, and Duncan takes that space. And then he stays in the line. This will be a no try.
That has saved the blushes for Jack Etherington. because Jack, this is not...
Phoenix Crossland is looking to slide across.
That's not a
Tavita
particularly
Totola
good
takes him
attempt
out
to
of the
tackle.
defensive line, and Tallis Duncan goes through that space.
No
Have a decision.
And Jack may survive a roasting at the video session on review later this week. What? Inside the final 4 of the first half, it feels like it's flown by. And highly entertaining, a little bit of simmering tensions as well, but as we highlight Newcastle, the forward, that's a hospital forward pass from Amanda Saifiti. Now Crossland allowed to continue. Clune, Fitzgibbon, Ponga's away again, Marju's away again! Hat-trick with a capital H. Greg Marju. Sunday fun in Newcastle.
To help, and then they come down this left-hand side again. Clune throws the ball to Fitzgibbon, and he does this so often. He backs into the tackle, finds support that pushes through the line, and he finds the right man in Kalyn Ponga. As we watch it head on the end on, just what Lachlan Fitzgibbon backs into the play, finds his support player in Kalyn Ponga, and he comes up with a beautiful pass for his wingman. Just stalls on his run to put the defender, Tallis, off, but that's a beautiful pass there. That's the one. That's a money pass there. Does it go forward? Well, the referee didn't think so.
Well, I thought the one earlier in the set did. Here's the finish of Marju. Locked in his second career hat-trick. He got a hat-trick back in round 13. Try confirmed. Hat-trick v Manly round 13 now.
In this team, he surely is.
Yes. So the string section get it wrong in South Sydney.
Head in, fuck off.
About to go on the attack.
Hold. Break.
Set up. Left side. I've seen that before. Cook runs straight over. Clever from the Rabbitohs. Sold at Newcastle. They had the big strike players on the rights. And Cook scores round close to the burrow of the scrum.
Damien Cook, we know how fast he is. They sell it that they're going to get out and shift it out wide. And they just take their eyes off the football, but put it down to his speed. He just gets out, shows to the outside. And Tyson Frizzell, I think, the back rower, just can't get there quick enough. He just shapes to go left, and just comes back to the right-hand side, Frizzell. Just can't get there and have good contact on Damien Cook, and he pushes his way over. And you're exactly right. We've seen that try before.
Frizzell saying sin bin, penalty, something. Knights will keep the ball. What has happened here? This is a twister game gone wrong. Gamble will play the ball after 45 seconds. Across to Mann. Falls into the tackle. Got away from Harvili. Kept alive. Clune and Fitzgibbon. Getting back to it. How did Ponga not score? Crossland in front of the posts. 2 tackles left. On the charge with Thompson. Knows what it's like to score a try now. Not right there. Crossland, last tackle, poke, Saifiti, the big fella, has scored even with some interference.
Coming into 6.
Clever. Phoenix Crossland
Try if you Jackson back.
for Daniel Saifiti to score. One of the homegrown heroes.
Kalyn Ponga run. Don Young goes down the outside of the Kalyn Ponga pass. Kalyn Ponga gets it back. It just gets pulled up short. And then, as you said, twister gone wrong in this next play of the ball. South Sydney players everywhere, and they can't get a quick play of the ball. And then a really smart play. Phoenix Crossland just comes out, threads the needle, gets it through his big front rower, who comes up with a big catch, coming at speed. That's a great work from the front rower, and doesn't he love it?
Oh, that is a play. A kick for your front row, who copped interference from Ilias. And Saifiti still enough to score. Just his 2nd of the year, his 16th of his career. Big smile on the face. The headgear for Mr. Ponga as he takes a shot, looking for the first goal of the day. Kalyn Ponga has finally done it. The Knights have their biggest lead of the day. With 2 games to play, the Newcastle Knights. incredible stuff, the way they've turned their season around. Now Crossland on for Gamble. They have the Sharks to play next week, and then the Dragons in the final round at Cogra. They're to home again next week. Clune, Thompson, got through one, got through a second. Here come the Knights. I think you're going to hear the Newcastle chant in a moment. Crossland, Clune, Fenelong, Gamble, outside, Gagai, close to the sideline, Young. Contained, but only just. Pass tackle, Knights for Gamble. Another poke there. Mitchell loses the ball. The Knights have got another one. Mitchell lost it. He went out the back door, and the Knights have scored.
Again.
Yeah, it
can't be a try.
And it would be Knights with a ball, territorial advantage. Yeah, I'm with you on that argument, Shane. I am with you.
It's touched the referee.
A try's been confirmed, but if you argue it from the context of any slight interference from attacking side on defender, tries disallowed. Well, this is interference from referee.
And put some pressure on the opposition, get them to worry about the South Sydney strengths.
And in all those times where they put the points on quickly, Walker is the catalyst for so much of it, with Mitchell the sidekick, if you will. Havili on the run, 22-4, 14 to go. Cook, 10 away. You're watching it live on Fox League. Murray to Mitchell, it's the other Mitchell! Shaq has gone over! What about that? Don't worry about Latrell, who's he? That's amazing. The big young fella, he's just barreled his way over the line. He's as fired up as it can get, but Shaq Mitchell has scored his first try in the NRL.
Yeah, it was Cam Murray ball playing. He actually carried the ball on tackle 1 from the penalty, and then he backs it up on tackle 3 or tackle 2 and goes forward just on the outside, gets Clune involved in the tackle, and he's just too big and strong from that field position.
Here is Cook. Now for Arrow. Crossland again, another tackle. He's 31 for the day. Ilias out the back. Walker bobs up on the right. Mitchell lost it, and away goes Best. And all of Newcastle are running with him. Bradman Best, hands and heels all the way to the line. McDonald Jones Stadium erupts. Best sprints away off a Mitchell error.
60 or 70 metres, but South Sydney, they had to play some football, and obviously this pass just goes out, he drops it, and Bradman Best just there, beautiful bounce, and he always had the speed to get there, and that'll be the try that gets this Newcastle Knights side home.
I think this shot's going to prove this is a golfer walking up the last hole of a tournament with a 5-shot lead. The tongue goes out very early from Bradman Best. Look at that! He's 50 from home. Have a look at him. He's that strong, he's carrying a whole city to the try line. What a moment with 9.5 to go. It ain't over, but it's a big step towards securing the win.
Yeah, I know one person that wouldn't be happy with that early celebration is the coach. And Newcastle just needed to defend, and they did exactly that.
So there it is. The Rabbitohs try is snuffed out. Newcastle 28, Souths 10, 9 to go. Last tackle. Surely there's a Dom Young try somewhere. Kick for Dom. Well, they're thinking field goal. They are. Clune. And he smashes it between the posts. He's kicked it out of the trotting track.
Yeah, he's a smart footballer, as I said. He was at the Dragons. He was a smart player. He could get the team around the park.
And when they run into each other, they come up with the right play. Now Frizzell. Back at a rate of Knights. The Knights want another one. The fans want another one.
This off, G.
Now we've got this. Watch it again. And there is elbow to the back of the neck, if you will, from Mitchell. Are we going to hear more than it? Latrell Mitchell. He's off to the pen for 10. No explanation, just off you go. Tackled on the last. 6 metres out. You can't say they didn't have a crack at scoring. Milne again involved in the play. And Newcastle can celebrate. And look at Caleb. Who doesn't want to be back here next Sunday when the Knights play the Sharks? For the first time in over 20 years, Newcastle have won 7 in a row. This is a football side you just have to watch. And believe me, every team in the finals race is keeping an eye on the Knights.